If you're seeing something that's not like StreamYard at all, yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm not using StreamYard at all. This is Restream, and this is a trial. And if it goes well, if it goes well, I'm gonna go using this forward. This is I haven't bought the basic plan yet, so this is a trial. Welcome to the Captain America Brave World Order official teaser breakdown. I have the stream here, as you see. Okay, I'm here. For some reason, there we. Okay, no, 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 no. That's not what I want. My bad. I'm just trying to get this out, guys, on the fly. There we go. Now I got it. Yeah, there we go. Ha. Restream. Now, I'm going to invite people on. I'll walk you through it. Here's a chat. So I can see here. Hello, I can see. It's YouTube. So, and then do invitations. Yeah, so invitations coming out. And so, yeah, all right, man. Oh, yeah, I apologize for the Restream logo on top here. I can't get rid of it yet because I haven't paid. Oh, yeah, here's the share screen. I gotta make this bigger, so I could do that. I'll keep it like that. Okay, there, that's better. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, yeah, 3 people watching on X. Yeah, okay. Hello. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. I know it's late at night. If you got an invitation, I'm gonna do more invitations. I'm gonna help you get through it. Hello, Sideways. I'm gonna help you guys get through it. All right, and help you get through. See, sideways from YouTube down below. There we go. All right. All right. So I thought Blind was going to be here. He helped me figure this out. Um, here we go. Here we go. Here's my name, and here's the. All right. All right. There's all that. I got all that. I got invitations sent. Don't have pictures. I can't access pictures yet because I believe you have to pay for that, like you do on StreamYard. I don't have a countdown, a timer thing before a stream starts yet because I have to add that. I don't have that set up because I have to, like I said, I have to buy it first. But I'm here, and we're going to talk Captain America. Let me edit this. Edit this. There we go. There we go. There's my Twitter handle, guys. All right. So yeah, invitations, guys. If you want to, yeah, Red. How do you like the new How do you like the layout? I want to know your thoughts, guys. So, if you want to come on, guys, it's not that hard to figure this out. I have my friend Blinded on. He figured it out pretty quickly. I came to help him. Okay. Nope. All I have to do is go to my name, edit name, there. Change avatar if I want. Add a new avatar. All right. All right. So make sure to like, share, subscribe. I'm not going. If this goes well, I'll turn pro. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for someone to come on. Okay, I'm waiting for Blinded to come on first. I need Blinded to come on. I gotta check my. I only can have 6 people on Red because I'm not paying for this right now. Oh yeah. Okay, so I don't know where Blinded is. Um, I'm gonna get you on my wrestling stream Monday, man. Monday, guy. Monday. Don't worry. Monday. For wrestling. Oh, I think I finally have somebody here. Oh yeah, it's Blinded. Oh, there we go. We got Blinded here. Degrassi might join us a little later because he says he's coming home, and I can't see what the hell just happened here. Let me just. Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, I got it working now. I can hear you now.
Are you on
It
your
doesn't
phone?
automatically connect. Yeah, I'm on walk right now. It doesn't automatically connect to my headset. That was a little bit weird. But yeah, I'm walking outside, so
Okay.
forgive me if it's loud or there's cars passing by.
Okay.
But can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, good.
Um,
I haven't seen the first like 9 minutes of the stream though. So
I haven't
know what you
showed
said.
anything. I haven't showed anything from the trailer.
Okay. Were you
Oh,
just
you
like
did.
talking about
I was just
thoughts
talking
on
about
it?
this. I was just talking about Restream. And then,
Oh yes, yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty nice. I know you're testing it out. We were testing it a couple or a few hours ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
Is there comments? Oh
Don't
yeah,
worry,
you can
guys.
see Red's comments. Sideways.
Who's this? This
I
is
haven't seen
George. All
Sideways in a
right.
bit.
Hey, George. Oh, George figured out how to use the avatar. Hi, George.
Oh, what's up, George?
Hello. I want to come. I want to cut my left leg off so bad.
What
Work?
What happened?
Yo, my left leg. It's been killing me this last 2 weeks. I feel like I'm not gonna last this summer. I feel like
And what happened? Did you like,
I tweaked it before camp, and ever since it hasn't gotten better. I feel like today, like it's.
ooh,
I feel like it literally does not feel good.
damn, maybe you should go to like a walk-in clinic or something and see. Because maybe you pulled like a muscle or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see, but it's like I really can't afford to miss any days of camp this summer either. It's a big mess.
You have camp on the weekends too?
No, not on the weekends. I have to see what's
Okay.
open on the weekends for me though.
Right.
Yeah. And,
By the way, I just got bit by a mosquito and I had the fucking
oh, no.
spray.
No,
no.
I just want the summer to end already. Fifth graders got into a
Man.
fight in the cafeteria today. And the thing is, it was the most calm kid that snapped and started wailing on another kid.
Oh, no.
That like when a kid reaches his breaking point and starts wailing on like the, I'll say douchebag of the group, then oof.
Ooh. Damn.
I don't know. There's a part of me that feels satisfaction in someone standing up for
Oh.
himself, but I don't want to see someone getting hurt either.
I can't change it to the phone like view while we're live.
Oh. Maybe that's what I mean. It might be just for when you're doing YouTube shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Because YouTube shorts, if it's vertical when the video starts, it turns into a YouTube shorts live stream.
Oh, yeah. All right. Blinded and George are here. So Degrassi may join us later. Let's just start with some of it.
Right. Are we doing a breakdown,
well
like
said.
pause by pause?
Thanks for coming in.
So, okay. Last year we saw Secret Invasion, right? It was a different president. Right? It was a different president. I assumed this the whole squad invasion, all that stuff at the end, that cost him a re-election.
Yeah, we're gonna assume, and I also assume they're not gonna even mention it in this movie.
Oh, they should though, because
But Secret Invasion was so bad.
But they have to make that distinction though, right? Like that what happened in Secret Invasion affected the presidency of the United States.
I mean, they can have like a passing line.
Yeah,
But
passing
not-
line, yeah.
But I don't know. I personally wouldn't even bother mentioning it.
I
'cause
mean,
it's
it
just-
was horrible. It was.
Did George? Did you finish Secret Invasion?
I didn't even get past episode
Okay.
1.
It was.
Yeah,
horrible.
you're similar to me. Yeah, I never finished the first episode. It was so bad, that first episode.
All right.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir.
So I have to.
I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache.
I feel like this is a shot at, like, no disrespect to William Hurt, but I feel like because he passed.
Yeah, this is like a little joke.
Yeah, a joke. Yeah, a joke because this is actually, yeah. So William Hurt was from Incredible Hulk, and Incredible Hulk is MCU.
Well, he was also in Civil War.
Yeah, Edward Norton. Yes, and he was in Black Widow also.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So everything.
And then he passed away, and then he also got canceled too. So yeah.
I have Blinded George. I think I have a theory why they released the trailer today and not yesterday. It's
To
Harrison
catch
Ford's
Scoopers.
It's Harrison Ford's birthday.
It's her today. Yeah, he's 81.
Yeah, that's the reason why I think it is. I get maybe nobody debated this. Maybe nobody yesterday. Maybe nobody figured it out. Be like, oh wait, isn't Harrison Ford's birthday tomorrow? Maybe they release on his birthday because he was very heavily focused in this trailer.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he seems like he's gonna be, because I know people are saying, "Oh, this is like Winter Soldier," so I'm guessing he's gonna be like, frick, I'm forgetting that actor's name. Damn, you know, he's a pretty well known actor. He's in the Winter Soldier. He's the head of Shield. What's his name?
Oh, Robert Redford's character.
Robert Redford. Yeah.
Oh, I forget his name too. I know you're talking about.
No, I meant Robert Redford. I don't know the
Oh.
character's name, but I forgot his name. I was blanking on it. I always blank on
Did he
names.
like
But,
retire after that, or like officially retire from acting?
no, a couple years later he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did one more film. And
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
like his retirement film. But yeah, so it's kind of similar. I mean, Harrison Ford has done these type of political
I think-
thrillers with.
I think
The
I know
Fugitive
I know the thing is a joke about shaving a mustache is to lose an election. I think he would have won an election because no way the other guy would have won after what happened in Secret Invasion.
Oh man, but I mean, it's a joke, you know,
I
inside
know.
joke.
I know.
Even though they don't say his name here, you know, it should have been like Thunderbolt Ross, and then
No, Secret Invasion is not
I don't
retcon. It's not retcon. They're not going to
no,
retcon.
it's not.
Nothing in the MCU is well. They may have some stuff in the past.
I mean, the MCU has retconned some stuff though.
Yes.
Stuff with like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That first movie, there's a couple of retcons.
Yeah.
Lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run.
I assume that has to do with Civil War, because because Ross was the one who introduced the Registration Act, and Falcon's the one who joined Captain America, his friend. So I
Right.
assume to do back to Civil War, and maybe off screen, maybe there's some disagreements between the two. I don't know, but people made a connection to do with Civil War, even though that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, in universe, that's like a decade ago.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it is almost a decade for us as well, but yeah, because we're catching up to the timeline.
Yeah, we are. I think after Infinity War, we passed the 5 years in real life. 6 years. Because Infinity War took place in 2018, right? And
Yeah, and then
5
they
years-
jumped to 2023 in
Yeah.
Endgame.
So we're past
Um,
that now.
Yeah,
Like,
but then all the other projects took like a couple of years, and then also there was like some jumping back and forth.
Yeah, this I don't know how long this takes place. This takes place, well, I could tell you guys, this takes place after Secret Invasion. I know it takes place after Eternals too. And
Right.
Falcon Winter Soldier, obviously. I think it takes place after most of the recent past MCU Phase 4 5 stuff.
Right.
And why do I say it takes place after Eternals? Well, the Celestial is in it. Tima. From the Battle of Eternals, the end. That's why it takes place after Eternals.
Right. Oh yeah.
Run
Well,
at making Captain
we'll see that,
Mm.
but yeah, that's in the trailer.
America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how
I thought Captain America was technically an official military position. I don't know. I guess not.
Captain America?
Yeah, it's like you're a soldier and you should be in a military position.
I don't think he was after Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, you're right.
manage a situation, then what happens?
Oh yeah, so we don't know who this is, but some people suggest, I don't know his name, GS something, Burns.
Oh, who Carlo Esposito's playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing George Washington Bridge.
Bridge, thank you,
He's-
something similar like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a top Shield agent who I think he went rogue.
So he might be their taskmaster, their masters, pulling masters.
Maybe my guess is I think he's gonna be, because also that character worked with Cable,
Yeah.
and so Carlo Esposito was saying that his character is gonna come back again, in a significant way. I think he was also teasing X-Men too, so I think his character is gonna play a kind of like a Nick Fury role.
But he's a villain, isn't he?
I don't know in this movie. It might be a fake out. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he could start off as a hero and then something changes.
Yeah, he could be like because Marvel took a lot of heat when they ruined Taskmaster,
Right.
They could have done something like like my point. You could have had a disgruntled a shield agent that turned rogue and be Black Widow, doing assignments for.
Well, there is a former Black Widow character in this movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
This was the character people were complaining about. They were gonna be like, oh, they're gonna make her a Israeli superhero. Well, it turns out no, she's not an
American?
Israeli. Well, we don't know if she's American. We don't know where she's from, but she is a Black Widow,
Oh,
ex Black
Oh
Widow.
my goodness.
I mean, she
Yeah,
still could be
I-
Israeli, but yeah, she's part of Black
see,
Widow
I
program.
see like the Marvel Sims who are pro-Palestinian like flipping out about this.
they have to get over it, man.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
that's not
together.
like who.
If
I
they
don't
care, if they, you know what? They shouldn't watch comics then, because guess who created them?
Oh yeah. No, I know. Yeah, they're just like acting out and all that. I don't know. After this week with like fifth graders or whatever age group were drawing Palestinian, Israeli, American, Ukraine flags on a Lion King banner for a play, I'm just like done with it all. I'm like, yo, just like take your politics and shove it somewhere else.
Yeah. All right.
It's okay, George. I get it.
Yeah, I'm very snippy this week. I apologize.
It's all right. We need that.
It's understandable. It's understandable, man.
I will say Giancarlo looks really badass right here.
He
But
does.
again, he looks badass in any role.
I seen people complaining. And I'm like, well, what's going on here? Like in the shots that we've seen here, he looks like a badass. I mean, yeah, he doesn't look like the character from the comics, who's like this giant, muscular dude. I mean, he looks like a badass.
Don't need to do
Like,
that, man. He could be a great sniper. You know what?
If I'm gonna be honest, I actually prefer this look for him.
Yeah.
Because it
I
feels
like
like I'm not saying this is gonna be as good as Winter Soldier and Civil War, but I feel like it feels like they're at least gonna. It sounds like it looks like they're gonna take this movie more seriously. It's just a matter of if it's gonna be good or not. But at least it looks like they want to be serious compared to, let's say, Thor: Love and Thunder, which was completely goofy and nonsense.
Like,
Yeah, this
I
looks
agree,
more like a tense. I'm hoping they go like for a very suspenseful, like high, not high, like super high stakes, but like those, like almost like The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. It's The Fugitive with Harrison Ford, right? Am I blanking on the name?
Oh yeah. Fugitive is right. The first movie with the first of the series with Tommy Lee. Yeah, it's The Fugitive.
Right.
The first one.
Like I want like a Captain America movie where it's like nonstop. It's almost like kind of like what Fury Road was doing, where it's just like the entire movie is action.
Fugitive was a great movie. I mean, both. And
here's the thing: like, I know you can't always take an actor's choice of projects for granted, but it just feels like I feel like Harrison Ford agreed to join this project because I think it kind of fits the tone of projects he's done in the past.
He's only doing 2 films. He only signed up for 2 MCU projects.
So, like, I feel like regardless of how good this movie turns out, I feel like he agreed to it because it just feels like something that he's done before, like Fugitive, Air Force One.
Sideways. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you should get off my plane. Yeah, so like I see with George, I agree with you. You'll need every man to be a badass and a buff or something. Some of the most skilled women or men are not buffed.
But it's like, here's the thing: you don't have to like be like a colorful comic book like super suited villain to be impactful. I mean, look at Robert Redford's villain in Winter Soldier. Like, he wasn't like a super powered villain, but yet like he had
shoulder and crossbones to be the
villain. But I consider him one of the better MCU villains because like he had a sinister plan that went beyond what others with more power than him have done.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he didn't need to look like a badass or anything to be a great villain.
That's true.
Then what happens?
Some is Firewalk. Oh, that's Tiamat. That's like a Tiamat there. I think is that the Celestial?
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah. Did they create a base under Celestial? Some villains? Did they use a Celestial and did like create some military facility there or something? Where they
No, we didn't. We don't know that just yet. And there's no.
But it looks like it. That's what they're implying, right?
I think because the the rumor plot is that this movie is going to connect with Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Because of that Celestial, and that the Celestial has vibranium. No, not vibranium. Sorry. No.
It's adamantium.
It's gonna be adamantium. Yeah, adamantium is inside of it, and so they're trying to harvest it.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're. But the thing is, Wakanda is also involved in this as well.
Really?
Yeah, Wakanda's that's the rumor that they're also involved because of what happened with the ending of Black Panther, where Val took what's his name, Martin Freeman's character,
Everett Ross. Oh yeah, they arrested him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Secret Invasion, the show makes no sense. Like they should.
Yeah, because we don't know if that's after or before that Black Panther.
Yeah. Honestly, I would just ignore it.
When did they get War Machine too?
Yeah, that's another thing that's been debated a lot because some people are like it would have to be during or after Endgame, but then the showrunner is like saying, "Well, he could have been taken during Civil War."
But he wasn't.
Which doesn't make sense.
He wasn't. We know that.
Yeah, he wasn't. He for sure wasn't.
Yeah.
Because there's a. I believe there's a scene in Endgame where he gets stabbed. There's a scene in Endgame that wouldn't make sense if he was a Skrull.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if it's stabbed or I can't remember what it was, but yeah.
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
No, I don't think Thunderbolt Ross is necessarily going to be like a villain per se. I think he's going to be more like anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Well, he's obviously going to fight Captain America, though.
But he's going to be like, yeah. The thing is, in the Marvel universe, we don't have really anti-heroes.
No, I mean, Punisher. Yeah, there's not really a lot of them.
And I mean the MCU. In the MCU, I mean, like.
Yeah.
The MCU. I mean, in Marvel, yes, there are, but in the MCU, and there's really no anti-heroes. Like, we really don't have any anti-heroes. And I know they're supposed to say Thunderbolts are like that. No, they're not anti-heroes, man. They're not anti-heroes. Okay. Like, seriously. Oh, that's Isaiah there. Now that's right. Isaiah. That's the. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Wait, that's Isaiah Bradley?
Yeah. They just yelled.
I didn't even notice that.
Remember, look.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, looks like he's gonna shoot someone. What happened?
Holy shit! I watched this trailer a couple of times. I never even realized that he was saying Isaiah.
Because a good thing I got the subtitles on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's happening here?
Isaiah!
Oh, he was shooting the president.
Holy shit! What the?
Or maybe that's misleading. That might be misleading.
Maybe not. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's possible.
By the way, I love this like flickering of the.
Yeah.
I was looking at that with the. I was more impressed with the editing in the trailer. That's why I was like, oh damn, this is a good trailer. Whoever cut this they were on the money. Because the sound, the music, like you feel that tension building up. That there's, they're both at odds, even though they're trying to be on the same team. That's what I like. That's what I'm like. Okay, this is interesting. We're getting to see two characters who seem like they really should be on the same pace, but they're not.
Yeah.
Compromise.
Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
So that's Daniel Ramirez's character.
Yeah, he's the new Falcon.
Yeah, he becomes a new Falcon. Yeah. And look, they did lab experiments. I think this is a leader's lab.
Yep, I think so too. We see him a bit in the trailer.
From behind.
Yeah,
Samuel Burns, right? Yeah, we don't see his face, but we see his from behind.
and he's covering his head too, which is pretty.
Yeah, with the hat. Yeah.
What if it's a trap?
So these soldiers are obviously like militia or like mercenaries or something like that. These are not. These might be the Serpent
Right.
Society soldiers, regular henchmen,
Potentially.
not exactly like.
I mean, there's the rumor that they were cut out of the film, so we're not sure.
Yeah, that's the rumor. But then who would these people be? I mean, they might work. You know what? They might work, and they might actually work for Giancarlo Esposito's character. I don't know. Maybe it's a division, a Black Ops
Right.
team. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes.
It seems like Captain America might be like a fugitive. Samuel Stars might end up the. Yeah, this is leader. And by the way, if you notice real closely, he's turning green.
Yeah, he looks a little greenish.
He's becoming what we see in the comics, right?
Hmm.
Oh, that's because in the Incredible Hulk, wasn't he affected by like the at the end? Wasn't he kind of
Yeah, I
affected
think
by?
the last time we saw him, he was.
Yeah.
I just wonder because that movie came out in 2008. That movie, where does that take place in the MCU timeline? Like
Before Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
before Iron
No,
Man.
no,
That's why
no.
he-
Didn't it take place after Iron Man 2 or something, or at least that post-credit scene with?
Tony?
Not-
Oh yeah,
that
Thunderbolt
scene with-
Ross and Iron Man.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's like between like what, like 2010, 2012 MCU timeline canon, or 2008, 2012. I don't even know.
I think it has to be before Iron Man 2. It can't be 2012 though.
So no, before 2012, definitely.
Yeah, I'm good.
So like, assuming this movie takes place like because
Iron
of
Man
the-
2 came out 2010, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
probably like what, MCU timeline, like nearly 20 years since the events of that. If you're going
Yeah.
by, because the snap progressed everything like 5 years.
Right. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on.
It's okay.
Yeah, my neighbor was like saying what's up.
Local power is
Oh, you're
shifting.
definitely on the phone. No. So you think they would go to Japan, right? But this is the White House. This is at the White House. Because the American flag is there. This is not Japan. This is definitely at the White House.
I think it is in Japan.
Really? Oh.
You're just a pawn.
So whose funeral is that? Who do you think they were going to funeral for? Not Captain America, because we know he's. Okay, at the end of Endgame, when we see him again as an old man, does he stay? Does he stay in that timeline after spending time in the past, or does he go back? Do you guys know? Like, remember when he gave the shield to Sam?
What about it?
Like, do we know if Steve Rogers, when he comes, when he goes to the past, stays there, then we at the end game, and we see him an old man version of Steve Rogers. What happens to him then after he gives the shield to like Sam? Like, what happens to him? Does he go back again to the past, or does he just live out stays as old man?
No, he's still around. We don't know what happens to him.
How old will he be though?
I don't know. He's I mean, there's a rumor that he's supposed to be in this movie. Sorry about that. He's supposed to be in this movie, but I don't
He'd
know.
be
I don't
old,
think
right?
so. Yeah, he would be old.
I mean, it's
They
possible.
talked that. Remember in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they were like teasing. They were making like
Oh, now I
jokes
get
about
it. I could definitely get it.
it. My fan. It's my fan.
Oh, it's your fan. See, the thing is, it's not hard to believe that he actually died between the past few years because he is an old man. I mean, how young?
Yeah, I
how
don't
old
think
was
they're
he in
gonna
the
kill him
40s?
off though.
I know, but how old was he in the 40s when he signed up for the military in the project?
I'm not sure.
He might have been in the young 20s.
No, I don't think so. I think he was in his mid to late 20s.
So if you think about
Let's
it,
see.
that would be 80 years. But do we know if the serum they took slows down age? Does it does it slow down age? Well, but the thing is, apparently Thunderbolt Ross is going to be in Thunderbolts though, because I know Harrison Ford signed with two films.
Where? No, we don't know that for sure though.
Yeah, who could
Because
be?
remember, I know this is like, uh, I
And
mean
they
the
were.
name, but Thunderbolts is not really connected with Thunderbolt Ross. It's just sort of like
I mean,
a
but I believe he's.
coincidence.
I believe he's in. Okay, he may not be in Thunderbolts, but I believe he signed up for two movies.
Yeah,
Harrison.
the thing is, like I said, the Thunderbolts comics are weird because there is an iteration of the Thunderbolts where Red Hulk is on the team, but that's not. They're not named after
No.
Thunderbolts. Just saying, yeah, they're not named after Thunderbolt
There is a
Ross.
funeral, but I don't think it would be Thunderbolt Ross' funeral because they wouldn't show that on
No, I don't
on the
think
trailer.
Thunderbolt Ross is dead in the movie. Why would he die in the movie and fake his death like the comics?
Why should be Steve Rogers just pass away?
I
But he
forget. So I'm not sure if someone knows this in the chat, but because we didn't know who was Red Hulk in the comics until like it was this big mystery. But I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember if Thunderbolt Ross was dead during that time. I don't
You know
remember.
what? He could fake his
He
own
did die
death.
though.
He could
He
technically
died
fake it.
after it.
He could fake his own death and end up becoming the Red Hawk. It could be a misdirect.
I
If
don't think
somehow.
so because if you see if you're paying attention to this trailer, they're in the same setting where the Red Hulk is fighting Hulk,
That's true.
or and Thunderbolt is also giving a speech. I think they're in Japan because it's
Okay.
like if you look at the environment, there's this big ocean. There's the cherry blossom trees. There's it almost. I'm guessing they're at an embassy. That's my guess. They're not at the White House. That's why it looks like the White House. It's like an American embassy,
Or it could be the American
but
Embassy. Yeah.
yeah, in Japan. That's my guess because I think also where is the um no, that wouldn't make sense. Anyway, just continue.
Continue. I like this scene. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Oh, I like that. He definitely did that.
Yeah, he's blowing up the car. Yeah, so pause.
Maybe.
Go back.
Here.
Not here. Well, this is the shot I was talking about. If you see it you have the cherry blossoms and the building in the background doesn't look like the
That's
White
not the White
House.
House.
Yeah, it.
No.
But anyway, go back even further than this. Yeah, so the character that we see in the front, that is the ex Black Widow who was
Yeah.
supposed to be the
Who is
Israeli superhero.
the one behind? Who is she be playing?
I'm not sure who that is.
Can we check? Maybe I could check. I'm checking right now.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Anthony Mackie, Danny Ramirez. Um, is that up? Let me see. Let me see. Could that be this actress named Oscar Wilkmore?
Whoa,
More.
more.
I don't ever heard of her. It's a really weird name. Um,
Mhm.
it says that she's a Secret Service agent.
Okay.
I can't. I'm butchering her name. I'm gonna copy it and put it in the private chat and see if you can pronounce it. Let's see. Can you guys find the private chat? Fine. I know you
Yeah.
can't find it. How about you, George? That's her name.
Oh yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah.
It's like maybe that's her. Because for a second there, I thought that was like The Black Panther. What's her name in Black Panther?
Oh, Okoye.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like what? What's Okoye doing as a Secret Service agent?
I mean, well, we could see Wakanda, someone from Wakanda in this movie, because we did see that was it the bodyguard of Bucky in
Yeah,
the TV show.
yeah, yeah.
So who really knows? But yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna hide this chat if I can. Okay.
You may be Captain America, but
Yeah. Okay. This is this is not America. You're right. This is not.
yeah, it doesn't. It just doesn't look like we don't have. We. I don't live in America. Oh my God. But in America, yeah, there's no. I'm sure there's maybe some areas that can grow it, but that's not really. We don't really see a ton of them.
Well, we know this scene is not the White House, obviously.
Yeah,
But
I'm just based on the environment and the trees. I'm like, yeah, this can't be America. No way.
you're not Steve Rogers.
this is where they disagree on stuff. But this
Yeah,
is
that was a
America.
cool match cut.
This is
That was
America.
a nice match.
I was cheering in my video to destroy the White House. I don't know why. I loved it.
Well, maybe it is. Hold on, pause. We do see a
Right.
cherry blossom. Maybe it is America, because look, you can see a cherry
George.
blossom right there.
George Washington. What's the history with the tree? Didn't he do grow a tree or something? You're an American. You would know better than us about George Washington.
Is George there?
Yeah, George, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, George.
I thought you were talking about George Washington for a second.
Yeah, we are because we didn't know. Didn't he grow like a tree or something?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
What did George? Yeah, okay. Because
The cherry blossom in this shot with the White House, that's the part that's throwing me off now. It would be cool if they had a sequence in Japan, though. I mean, I know it's
Oh
American
yeah,
focused,
because
but
George
yeah.
Washington grew a cherry tree. Myth.
Oh, you just Googled it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Oh.
should Google and see. Yeah, is there like a big area with cherry blossoms in Washington?
I have no idea.
I've never been to Washington, so.
You know, I
But-
guarantee you one person.
But
would
the
know this on
environment just
Instagram.
didn't look like American, because it's
Yeah.
like there's also that big ocean, kind
don't
of
think-
like.
I don't know if Washington is on the ocean now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cherry blossom.
Washington D.C. I don't think Washington D.C. is on the ocean.
Oh, they do. They do.
Where
Oh wow.
is it? Washington D.C. is on the ocean. Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It is.
Oh.
Oh shit! I never knew that. Okay, that's cool.
I've been to Washington D.C., but I never knew it had an ocean.
Yeah, there's like a cherry blossom
Yeah.
cheese. So yeah, that is in
America.
America. Yeah. I'm sure if you see, you could just tell we're not
I
American.
love seeing the White House. I don't know why. I love seeing the White House get blown up in movies. My favorite's from
Wow,
Independence.
this actually looks very pretty. Now I want to like go and walk there. That looks very pretty. Yeah, I can see
How-
it is.
how
It
far-
has to be. This is the same location because it's like you can
George,
see
how
the
far is
water.
Washington D.C. from you?
Let's see the distance between New York and Washington. I'm actually gonna Google map that.
It's like 10 hours from here to Toronto to Washington, blinded.
I actually should Google that. I've taken a bus from like Manhattan from Washington D.C. to Manhattan.
Mhm.
I remember.
The thing is, a bus will take longer than the normal car.
Yeah.
Though.
Mhm.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to see. Well, I'm gonna do Manhattan. That was the last time I did a
Mhm.
bus. It was well, right now it says if I were to take one right now, it would take 4 hours.
4 hours.
Okay.
But I don't know where in Manhattan it would go. I just put Manhattan, New York, because we got off at a certain spot in Manhattan.
No
I
certain
forget where.
destination. Yeah.
If I was
Oh.
to do Staten Island, let me just do Staten Island in general.
Yeah, that's the thing about New York.
Staten Island would actually be 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing about New York, right? It depends where you live, because some parts of New York it's like an hour out of Manhattan. Like,
Well, here's the thing. So I remember when I lived in Pennsylvania, we did like a road trip from Pennsylvania to Virginia because it was 2004. My dad, when he was alive, he wouldn't go on a plane after 9/11. He didn't like planes to begin with. So we drove to Virginia for like a week vacation after I was done with school. So
Man,
it took like a while. So I assume like when we got not, I guess, closer to Washington, it was like the 4 hour mark or something because it was Washington traffic that made us take forever to get to where we were.
excuse me.
Bless you. I'm actually gonna, because I'm actually curious now.
Hmm.
All right, so yeah, we had to pass Washington to get to, I think it was Richmond, Virginia, because we went to King's Dominion, Busch Gardens, and that's kind
Busch
of like the Busch Gardens in Virginia,
Yeah.
Williamsburg. So I don't know where I can't remember where our timeshare was. I put in the theme park King's Dominion. When we drove past King's Dominion, it was like the 5 hour mark.
All right.
Well, it should have been because of DC, but DC traffic slowed everything down.
You're right. I'm not.
This is cool. Who was? Oh, was that Falcon? Falcon?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, that's Captain America
Well, I think it's both
and
of them.
Falcon. It's both of
Yeah.
them. You know how dangerous that is? Just to smash yourself into a plane. You know what a plane? If you did, you know that,
Mm.
you know what? Lucky those things over water, but if that was over land, you know how dangerous that is.
Well, he's a superhero. I have a theory though about something.
He is a superhero, but
About
still,
this
you just
show.
don't think. I mean, like
Well, I think there's a reason. Maybe there's certain things in this trailer that I think he shouldn't. Well, he shouldn't be able to do. If you think about it, because I mean, remember that he doesn't have the super soldier serum, and I wonder if they're going to change their mind in this movie, and he's going to take it.
yeah, there's people like he's not our Captain America. Steve Rogers is. Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the powers though. It kind of like his whole stance. That's what I didn't like
But
about
you
the
know what it
show.
is? It's not the powers that makes Captain America. It's his what he believes in. No, that makes Captain America.
Yeah, I mean the show covered that, but the problem is now if he's supposed to be Captain America, how is he supposed to go up against all these like giant threats? I
Oh
mean,
well.
he's not, this Captain America couldn't do the whole scene with Thanos in Infinity War if you
Yeah,
think
you
about
can't
it.
block Thanos' punch.
Yeah, because Thanos would just crush him.
Yeah.
So that's why, and then also too with Red Hulk, you're like, well, how is he going to be able to take on Red Hulk?
You can't.
So, I mean, with the
Oh,
super
what?
soldier
Definitely
serum,
not.
yeah, I mean, even with the super soldier serum, he can't, but it would still be a little bit better.
He have
So
he'll have a
I
better chance to get a Red Hawk with a serum than a normal human being, but I think Red Hawk will end up winning in the end.
yeah,
Thor
but
had trouble with
I
that, man.
I still think this movie is going to be about the serum
Yeah,
and
probably.
and potentially him taking the serum
Because
reluctantly.
blind. I mean, Thor had trouble with the Hawk.
Yeah,
So like, what's even with the
but
serum?
Hulk lost though because he wasn't like,
I know, but it still took his time with them, right? He still had
yeah.
trouble with them. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit unbelievable in my opinion that this Captain America could go up against all these like crazy foes or even lead the Avengers and not have the serum. I think that is I think that needs to change because then there's not a lot of stuff you could do with him physically, so I don't know. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of this Captain America. I think that's like the one thing. And then the whole like justification of him not taking the serum
and
because
also, blinded him as Captain
Mhm.
America in the comics did not sell well.
No, I don't. I still stand. I don't really like Sam Wilson as Captain America. I don't know. He's just kind of boring. Like he's pretty much just Captain America, and you're like, yeah, but if you're gonna do that, you kind of need like a different take. You know what I mean? Like Miles isn't just Peter Parker, right? Dick
Yeah,
Grayson as Batman is not just Bruce Wayne as Batman. Yeah,
by the way,
we see it in the
it's in the
trailer.
trailer. It's in the
It's
trailer.
yeah.
Right, it's at the beginning. It's like really at the beginning. You see it.
And this scene too, where they're flying around, they're at that
Yeah,
location.
yeah. And here's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Hawk. Red Hawk.
Throwing the shield.
Well, I'm not surprised they revealed it because there's always been like leaks about merchandise with Red Hawk out.
Yeah,
already.
and also it's a teaser trailer, so they're gonna have to. I mean,
Well-
if they didn't have the Red Hulk in it, I think it would have been just a little bit underwhelming. I don't think it would have blown up as much as it did.
George?
Well, I was gonna say I wonder if they're still working on what Red Hulk's face is gonna look like, because
Oh,
that CGI final product, like if it doesn't land, it's gonna turn what's looking like a serious movie into something of a goofy like movie. Like remember like how I said when we were talking about the Wolverine movies, how I thought the Wolverine was a good movie until the third act, when it became like a goofy looking comic book final fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want. I'm worried this movie's gonna fall into the same trap if Red Hulk looks goofy. That's like my concern. Like, I mean,
I can
is
see
it gonna
that,
is it gonna ruin the rest of the movie? Probably not. It didn't ruin the Wolverine for me, but I think it held back the Wolverine, and it could hold back this movie.
Hey, Degrassi, how do you like this? How do you like this V-stream? Better or worse?
The one thing I don't like about it, and about Restream, by the way, is how the comments, how it's
Oh.
organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little confusing. Like it should just have the commenter and then like a bubble. Like just basically just steal what StreamYards did, because it
Wait,
makes it
wait.
look. Yeah, this is like the biggest problem with the movie.
This is-
Because it's like, yeah, this trailer, whoever cut this trailer, they did a good job. I mean, I don't know about the movie though. That's my problem. It looks
We say
good.
that about Marvel. We say that about Marvel a lot.
Yeah, but but even so, like the Agatha trailer, it didn't look good. This was like, oh shit, like I wasn't
This-
expecting this.
You know what? This trailer surpassed the Agatha trailer in less than not even half in like half a day.
Well, yeah, I mean it's Captain America.
Yeah.
People, it kind of came out of nowhere, if we're being honest. And then it also has a Red Hulk, so yeah, I mean,
If people it did come out of nowhere, but if because I didn't know until Discussion Film posted that it was Harrison Ford's birthday. So if you put two and two together, they did it on his birthday on purpose. People just didn't know that, and then they put that out on Discussion Film. Yeah, you know what? That's the reason why they did the trailer today. But the thing is, they did it at 9 a.m. Eastern time.
right.
Like yesterday, I was hoping. Remember, I had a trailer live stream plan. Remember, you were on it for like 10 minutes, and then we changed it. We added that.
Yeah. That was just yesterday. But I mean, like the general public, I think that's why the trailer's doing so well. Like people are like, "Hey, Captain America trailer just dropped," and you're like, "Captain America has a new movie?" And then, like there was some buzz about this trailer. I mean, and like I said, it looks decent. And that's the thing. I'm like, Marvel always does this. They have really good trailers that are better than the movie. So I'm like, is this gonna be one of those where it's like all the trailers look so good and then the movie's not?
I'm more interested in the Penguin and Agatha.
Same.
At the time.
Agatha, like I'll watch the 2 episodes. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna depend on.
Well, Degrassi, they've done this before, Marvel. But didn't Avengers movies show trailers like six months ahead before the movie?
Well, they're getting rid of this trailer because I'm guessing I mean, first off, this is gonna play in front of Deadpool.
Yeah, they want a Marvel
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, they want a Marvel movie to play
They
with.
So
want to
this
hype up
trailer
the
has to.
Marvel.
This trailer was. I'm going to assume there's really no point in releasing this in 2 weeks because that's when Deadpool comes out,
Have they
and
done
you
it
don't
before?
want to blur the hype, right?
Have they done it before the Marvel release trailers 5 or 6 months ahead?
Yeah, they've done that before. I mean, we got what? No, hold on, let me think. I think we usually get. No, actually, yeah, like the Avengers trailers came out in
Yes.
November, and then
November,
Endgame came
beginning
out
of
like
December.
late December.
Yes.
Yeah,
Avengers
Endgame was
movies-
the one they were holding for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, and yeah. Also, like
Well, wait. I think the first Avengers trailer and the Iron Man 3 trailer, I think they came out in October.
I think BVS came out like in November, the first
No
trailer.
releases, so like they came out
Or
in October.
I mean, I really personally don't think there's anything like the simplest explanation is Deadpool comes out in 2 weeks. They're going to Deadpool is either going to leak, right? So you might as well get this trailer out the way and just focus on Deadpool, right? So
I mean, there's nothing.
I don't think there's anything
they're
nefarious.
probably
nothing else
they'll show
coming
it.
from the MCU.
Even if the movie is bad, I think it's marketing makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: this movie was supposed to come out before Deadpool 2.
So they're probably gonna have a
Yeah.
panel.
I feel like a lot of what we see in the trailer, I think, has been shot for a while.
Well, not the Carlo Esposito stuff.
No,
Yeah,
that's
not
new.
not that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm talking
Carlo,
about.
yeah.
I'm talking
That's all
about
new.
like the other stuff. I think they've had for a while. I think the John Carlos stuff was kind of to show that it was going to be a different movie than what people were anticipating.
Well, usually with these movies though, they like when they shoot stuff, they pretty much there's like an editor working already. Like they have an editor who comes out on set and they are already cutting the movie while they're filming,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, some of the stuff is, like they 12 months, sure. For what?
You have an invite, buddy. They've done. I'm pretty sure they've done 5 or 6 months. I mean, lately,
Yeah,
they
they have.
lately it's been 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, because that was mostly because of COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't think
Madam
there's a
Rev-
problem.
Madam Rev-
The movie, who knows? We still have to see if the movie is good.
Yeah.
But putting out the trailer early, I mean, like it's still gonna get. They could put out the trailer whenever it's gonna get views, but I think now is the time of putting it right on the backs of
views is it
Deadpool
at?
to build up buzz.
9 million.
It's got a
9
a decent amount of views.
9 million.
This is just on the YouTube page, so we'll have
Yeah,
to see
Marvel
tomorrow how
Entertainment,
much
yeah.
it does.
Marvel Entertainment. That's crazy.
It's gonna get a lot of views.
I
It's
say
not
it's-
gonna
I
break
say-
records, but
I say it's gonna get 20 million views by the time I wake up. That's my hot take.
probably.
I need Wolverine 4.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying they will put it out. They're gonna put this in front of that movie.
I think so.
So why confuse? This movie's not gonna overshadow Deadpool and Wolverine.
No,
But
no.
if they put it out at the same time, like let's say the week they're doing the Deadpool marketing, why put out a Captain America trailer?
remember
It's
they
just
did
gonna be
put-
confusing
Remember
because everybody's
did-
focused on Deadpool.
Did they put the Doctor Strange trailer before the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer? No movie? Did they do that? And before public came released?
Well, they always do that. They always do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because the first trailer for Doctor Strange came out in February, right?
Every like
Super Bowl.
I'm trying to think of like
Because
it's been a while. That's the
let's
thing.
also remember what was happening, like when some of these trailers with recent Marvel movies were coming out later than expected. There was no guarantee that some of these movies were going to make their release dates, even when they
Yeah, that's also
later
true.
did.
The
You got to
thing is-
remember when they finally decided to release the No Way Home trailer, that's when they finally, I think, felt confident in releasing No Way Home in that December release date.
Also-
Yeah, it did. Actually, Sideways is right. They did with the NBA game.
Also, yeah, they did. Also, I think Disney, they like to schedule the Marvel trailers around Super Bowl sometimes. They'll have one of their Marvel trailers come out Super Bowl,
Hmm.
especially for like, I guess for like a May, June release, right?
Right.
Except for Endgame, the Avengers didn't. I think they had. I don't know if they had trailers for no, but like because they like to have they did that with Deadpool. I don't think they did have 2020. Did they do it with Guardians? No,
For
Flash.
what?
This year they did with Deadpool. I don't know if they did with Guardians. They did with
For
Doctor
what?
Strange. Releasing the first trailer.
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
When they released their first trailer for the upcoming film, sometimes they schedule around like a big sporting event, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, Guardians they put in front of Avatar.
Okay, yeah.
Avatar 2, the first trailer. I don't remember when the Flash trailer came out. That was what, Super Bowl? So that was just.
Super Bowl, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they usually, the thing is, like, I think this is if Captain America is supposedly a weak film, if you're gonna attach it to the biggest movie of the year, yeah, I don't. That's not really what I'm trying to say. This is. Let me just say this because it's just like we're in the weeds. Attaching Captain America, a movie that is supposedly has problems, to the biggest movie of the year, to just get recognition or build up back the hype of what Marvel is supposedly bad at, then I think this is a decent play.
You know what, the grass.
'Cause they have a week.
If people are complaining about this now, man, they don't know anything about video game because video game they release trailers like a year ahead.
Well, now they are, but not
Yeah.
really. Sometimes
Well. Did you see what they recently did? They released like I know it wasn't much, but it was like that teaser for Shrek.
Yeah.
It's kind of coming out for like less than 2 years.
But we never got a release date, even though they had to date it, right? So
Same time as Toy Story 5.
because
I'm
Universal
gonna be
did that
honest.
with Mario too.
I'm gonna be honest. I think people are more excited for Shrek 5 than Toy Story 5.
Well,
I wouldn't underestimate both of them, to be honest.
No. I'm not saying people aren't excited for Toy Story 5, but I'm saying I
What
feel like
could you do
because
with Toy Story
because
5?
we people have been waiting for Shrek 5 longer,
Yeah.
and with how Toy Story 4
ended
and how some people felt. I mean, I was fine with the
How do
ending.
you- how
It's
do
my
you
least
do
favorite
Toy
Toy Story.
Story 5?
It's my least favorite Toy Story movie, but I thought it was still a pretty good movie.
Mhm.
But like,
do you
still,
feel?
I feel like some people weren't
Woody's-
particularly thrilled with how that movie went.
Woody's story is done.
I don't even remember Toy Story 4.
Woody's story is done, man. He left. He
Well,
stayed with
I mean-
Woody.
Yeah, so you can focus on. Oh well, can you focus on Buzz? I just realized
Well,
because of Tim Allen.
well, there
Bruh.
is.
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah.
there is a way to approach Toy Story 5. That there's like this. I'm not saying this is true. This is just fan theories. Some people, I think, expect that the toys are returned to Andy, and the toys look for Woody to reunite Woody with an adult Andy who has his own kids. I mean, it's the most cliche thing, but at the same time, like if it's pulled off emotionally well, it could do pretty good.
Isn't Woody gone though? Is that?
I mean,
can't
Woody's a
remember what
lost
happened.
toy, so if they can find him at the
Yeah,
carnival,
but
like he's
that
traveling.
almost makes no sense.
So it's like, but it's like I don't know how you're gonna approach it. I really don't. Maybe Andy
What happened
finds
to
Woody.
Jesse?
Jesse's still with Jesse's technically the new co-leader with Buzz.
Oh well, there you go.
So
She's probably going
so
to be
just-
the main focus.
So make big Jet. Oh, it's gonna be woke then.
I wouldn't.
Well,
I
well,
would not be
Jeremy
surprised
Griggs is
if
gonna
Jesse
play
is
that
the
Toy
main
Story's gonna
character.
get
Chris
ruined by
Evans-
Jesse.
Why didn't you just get Chris Evans to voice that Buzz Lightyear? Just get him.
Because it wouldn't. Because then I think it wouldn't make any sense.
Also, in my opinion, I still think Tim Allen's a better voice for Buzz.
Yeah,
than-
it makes the thing
Chris
is like
Evans.
the Buzz is supposed to be a toy, so it kind of makes sense. He's like a janky, even though I'm not shitting on Tim Allen. Tim Allen is the original. He's the best, but in perspective, he's supposed to be like a toy that's advertising the movie. So you don't want to, like the toy when they have like voice toys, it's never like super accurate to the movie. So it
I
kind of
think
makes sense.
I think they bring back Tim Allen.
I think they will, but I don't think he will be the main character.
Like Tim Allen is not canceled or anything. He's not like
No, but they don't want to work with him. That's the rumor that's going around. Like
he's a
Disney
hard.
has like, well,
Yeah,
I don't think he's hard to work with. I think Disney, because I think he might be pro-Trump. I'm not sure
he is
exactly.
Republican. I know that.
But there's some political reason why they
I
like,
mean,
because there was wasn't
Well,
like someone from Home Improvement. It's Home Improvement, right? What's the show? The
that's a
sitcom.
show. Wesley go, yeah, Home Improvement from the 90s.
Yeah, yeah, someone like one of the actors was saying that the reason why they couldn't bring it back was because they have like problems with Tim Allen. Like, and it was like for political reasons. And I'm
Jonathan
like,
Taylor Thomas. I don't know. The kid. I don't know.
no, it wasn't. It was.
His
I
other
don't.
show. His other show that he has that recently that ended. What's it called? Last Man Standing is a very right wing kind of show.
Right.
It was a funny show,
Versus
though.
left-wing
I will
stuff.
say that.
Like
But I mean, if he's, I mean, I don't think they would recast him. But if you got rid of Woody,
Well,
you'd be-
then Buzz is let Buzz be the main character.
Blinded. I don't know if you realize this. Disney Plus had those 2 seasons of the Santa Claus recently,
Right.
so he's
You'd be-
still connected to Disney as recently as
hey, the
like
thing
last
is,
year.
you'd be surprised how many Hollywood studios are still willing to hire actors that are
Also, Pixar still has John Ratzenberger, who is a Trump supporter.
I'm not
doing
saying they
Pixar
won't hire him.
movies.
I'm just saying
And
I
I
don't think
think
he
he's
would
more-
be the
I mean,
main
and-
character for
and
a
he
specific reason.
And John Ratzenberger is more pro-Trump than Tim Allen. I don't know if Tim Allen's pro-Trump. I think he's
I can't
definitely
find it
conservative.
unless
I think
someone
he
can
flirts.
find
He
it
is.
for me. I've never like seen
Kelsey
anything about him being
Kelsey
pro-Trump.
Grammer is. I don't know if he's not pro Trump, but he's Republican. And no, he's in Disney's.
I think
board of
I think he
X-Men.
said he voted. He would vote for Trump again. I think he's voted for Trump. But yeah,
For Kelsey
Marvel's-
Grammer?
But Marvel still lets him in
Yeah,
projects. But here's the thing. There's a difference between
I
supporting.
mean, it
a
really
candidate-
shouldn't matter
Well,
though. That's
well,
my
well,
take.
Aaron and Blind.
because
There's
they approved Gina Carano.
Aaron, Blind. There's
Well,
a
that's a
difference
different
between
case.
supporting
Yeah,
a candidate and being part of a party versus saying bizarre shit on Twitter like Gina Carano was.
Well,
Yeah,
Like Kelsey
that's what I mean.
Grammer and Tim Allen don't say crazy
Well-
right-wing conspiracy theories, as far as I know.
well, you got those save that for Rob Schneider.
Like
James
that's what I
Woods,
mean.
John
Like
Boyd.
they're people that will vote for Trump that won't say bizarre shit. They just might think he's just
Oh,
a better candidate than Joe
I
Biden.
would.
But then there's
I
people
wouldn't
that say bizarre shit like Gina Carano.
I wouldn't be
Hmm.
surprised. There's a lot more Hollywood actors, actresses that would vote for Trump, but don't say anything on social media. Like to keep
Yeah,
it
I'm
in,
not.
because
I
it-
don't. I mean, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't like. The thing is, the Lightyear movie. I like that movie. I honestly like. This might be a hot
I
take, but
thought-
I think
I
that's
thought it
the
was a good
best
movie.
Pixar movie. Like I like that's how much I love that movie. Which is crazy because I know people don't like the movie, but I
No,
like the story
like
of it. What it's trying
I
to do.
did like the movie. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know what people were expecting with Lightyear. I mean, I thought it was a good movie, and I thought the animation was actually a lot better than the other Pixar movies that recently came out, like Turning Red. And
I haven't
Luca.
even seen Turning Red.
I really don't think it's worth it.
Turning Red, Luca. I didn't see.
I liked Luca. I thought Luca was a nice.
I'm kind of
friendship
curious to
story.
see Inside Out because the story. I think I could relate to the story personally, but
Oh, I thought
it's-
Inside Out 2 was great. In my opinion, after Toy Story 3 and 2, I think it's the best Pixar sequel that has been made. I mean,
yeah.
if there was a Pixar movie that I think deserved a sequel, it was Inside Out, and I think they pulled it off pretty well. It's like, it reminds me of Toy Story where, like, instead of the toys, it's the emotions that are seeing the human character grow up.
yeah.
And I don't know,
Alright.
seeing the anxiety character, I don't know if
That's the
and
reason why I
these-
want to see it
yeah.
because I'm like,
but also the,
Yeah.
the kids at my school, at my camp, they love the anxiety character. I'm like, do you kids really know what anxiety is? and what's gonna happen when you get older and it starts kicking in, how
Oh,
you're gonna
man.
feel.
Yeah.
I'm like, but hey, go nuts.
But I mean, the thing they put that in that movie though, I think that's like, I mean, I wouldn't have expect that to be in a kids movie. That's the thing. You know what I mean? That's why I'm
I
like,
just-
oh, maybe I should check it out and see how they do it. But yeah, this is this bullshit. I'm not sure.
I
Something
don't know
about this
how.
doesn't sound bullshit to me though.
Look, the thing is, there's gonna be people who say he shouldn't be playing Booster Gold because look at him, look what he looks like. He's Indian, right? He's Indian, isn't he?
He's Pakistani.
Pakistani.
Oh,
Booster Gold is a white character with a very basic English name, and they're gonna say that, right?
Right.
I don't know, I don't know if this is true or not, right? Because it's no trade is picked up. I don't know if James Gunn has said anything on Threads.
No,
I-
he's probably
I
not going to
just-
say anything. He's busy.
I just don't. I just don't see it. I can't.
I could. The thing is, this is so random that I partly believe it. I mean, the thing is, like, we know that the. Oh, let me read this.
Oh, that's good. I mean,
Oh, nice.
that movie did very well, man. One of the highest grossing movies in a short amount of time too.
Yeah, I'm because here's the thing. I'm not the biggest fan of the first movie. I just didn't really care for it, but I thought the idea of it was interesting. So
Was it? He's Pakistani. Do you? I'm curious.
yeah, I want to talk about this because okay,
I'm curious.
I told my friend this. Aaron knows my friend Monkey. Remember Monkey? He used to
Yeah,
come on
yeah.
our streams. Yeah, because he's Pakistani. But I told him this. I showed him this, right, and he was laughing. He was like,
Yes, he is
fucking
so
hilarious.
attached to the MCU. I mean, you could do more bars in MCU. You're not obligated contracted. On this. That's not how it works.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be a major character going forward.
But I'm curious. I mean, yeah, I'm curious. The Hindus, when he was cast in Eternals, he played a Bollywood actor, and if
Yeah.
you know the history between Pakistan and India, it's not a very positive.
Yeah, it's muddy. It's very
yeah.
weird. But the thing is, like, yeah, they didn't really specify all that. We don't really know a lot about his
I don't know.
character
I don't know
in
if they
Eternals, that's
they
the
probably
thing.
knew, but just didn't care. It's not like it's not his fault. I mean, if people are having problems with Captain America: Brave New World Order, I mean, they're kind of overlooking stuff like that too.
Right. Well, my biggest here's the thing, because this it's weird, right? Because there's two things to this, or well, there's three things that I thought of. One was technically, yes, he's a comedic actor and he could play this.
I never seen him.
But
do
my
serious film
problem
at all.
is,
I never seen. him do-
have you seen him recently? He looks
Ghostbusters.
no, I don't even think he looks like that in Ghostbusters.
No, he played himself as Ghostbusters.
No. I don't know. Maybe he's changed physically, but this guy was massive. Like, I'm talking like he didn't get off the roids.
Oh.
We have to pull up that picture. He looks huge. And I'm like, damn, did he?
But he-
I haven't seen him in anything recent. So
But he
maybe
plays himself. He's
Ghostbusters.
one of those comedian actors that plays himself.
Let me see. Hold on.
He
Let
plays
me.
himself in every film.
Hold on. I'm logging into
Right?
my.
He plays himself in every film. Comedic actors play himself in every film.
Right, but because I'm like, I could see what they're going for, but then I also have another problem that I have to explain because maybe it might look bad if I first. But hold on, let me see what he looks like in Ghostbusters, because he looked huge. Like, I'm not talking about how he looked like in Eternals. No, in Eternals he looked like lean, muscular, but in recently, holy shit. No, not even in in Ghostbusters they're hiding it. He's got the hoodie on. No.
Yeah, because he's,
Yeah.
because
No.
he's supposed to be a comic.
That's
relief
not
in
even what.
Ghostbusters.
You have to pull this up.
Can you do? Oh wait, you can't do share there. You do private
He
chat?
he looks even bigger, like than what he looks like in Eternals. Like he looks swole. Like holy shit. Like compared to what he looked like in Eternals, you're like, damn, you put on more fucking. Well, I mean, it's not as bad, but I mean,
Oh, he
yeah,
does look like he picked up. He does. I see in a picture. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
He's
him in the
jacked.
white shirt and the he looks way bigger than he does in Eternal. In Eternal, he's kind of like movie fit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Movie fit is like more lean, but recently he looks way more jacked. But yeah, anyway, so I'm like, well, Booster Girl's not. It doesn't matter, right? But I'm like, physically, he looks even more jacked now. He's a comedic actor. But
Mhm.
then I also thought of something, and this appeared in my head, and I'm like, ugh. Here's the thing, right? What is Booster Gold? Booster Gold is like a fanboy of superheroes, right? He's like, he's obsessed with superheroes because in his time period, all the superheroes are gone. Now, what character does that remind you of? Weirdly enough,
What? Superheroes are
Miss
gone.
Marvel.
Oh.
Miss Marvel. So they got two Pakistani characters playing obsessive fanboys. I'm like, that's a little
Oh.
bit weird. That's like, I don't know why I just was like, it just appeared in my mind, and I was like, oh, that's not like a
It's
great
just
look.
that. It's just. I guess maybe in the future. Booster Gold's name.
It doesn't
It's,
really what is his name?
it does kind of matter. MJ.
Uh,
MJ Carter. Michael Carter. It's just that you don't really a lot of. I mean, I
yeah.
guess in the future, you never know in the future. Things could change, obviously, in the future. But in the present, you never hear. There's no Pakistanis people with that kind of name.
Well, the thing is, like, this is not the first time Booster Gold. I mean, the first appearance live action wise, he's played by a biracial guy.
Oh yes, you're right. In Legends.
Yeah. So, I mean,
But yeah, but the thing is, I could believe an American from America with that a black American with that name, Michael Carter. I can't believe a Pakistani though, unless he's from
but
in
if it could just be it could just be like I don't. That's not a big deal because look at Zendaya when she played Mary Jane. She's not called Mary Jane, but they call her MJ,
That's
right?
true.
She's Michelle Jones.
I
So
just I guess I'm trying to think too much like how the world how it works in the real world. How like yeah, this person from this culture from this wouldn't have a name like that.
I don't think that's a big deal. I really don't think that's a big deal.
I mean,
Like we
like
have changes all the time,
how
and
many people? How many people from like the Middle Eastern countries would have like a name like Michael Carter? Like it's not believable.
I
That's I guess.
mean, but the thing is, we don't know if he's gonna be Michael
And I
Carter.
know,
Like
and I
he,
hope people don't come after you and say, "How can you say stuff like that?" I'll be like, "What?" I'll be like, "It's not." I'm just think.
I really don't think it's. By the way, he tweeted yesterday,
Yeah, I saw that. In.
retweeted it. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that. The Superman logo, which is a cool logo, a great logo.
yeah. I could. The thing is, like thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, it caught me off guard. I mean, he matches the character. It's just like, yeah, people are
You
not going
just
to be thinking of him because he's, well, unfortunately, what everybody does is they cast the character based on the race. But I kept
and those
saying
days,
they're gonna get an actor who can play TV. He's been on TV. He was in Silicon Valley. One of my
yes, it
friend was
was.
pointing that out. He was like, "Oh, he's from Silicon Valley." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't
And
know
I
that."
know what the people on the other side are going to say. If this is official, they're going to say, oh, woke, they cast
Yeah, they're gonna say it's woke. Of course they
yeah,
are.
yeah.
I
No.
personally like my friend. He has a joke about him because again,
Mhm.
because he's Pakistani and we joke around about stuff like that. But in all honesty, I like the casting if it's true. I
He
gotta be
is
honest.
funny.
I like it.
He's a funny comedic actor. I just haven't seen any. I mean, he's not gonna. This is not. I just haven't seen him done anything serious. But he's not. This role's not gonna change that. Like,
No,
well, I
I
mean,
think if this is like the type of actor you want, someone who's not like every time because we talked about this, we're like, oh,
yeah,
Chris
the family.
Pratt, and I kept saying like, yeah, Chris Pratt's done TV, but he has to be committed to the character and he's got to do all this stuff. Like Kumail Nanjiani, he's not really getting a lot of roles, unfortunately. And
Because
I
he
think
doesn't
this.
do range. He needs to do
No,
more
I don't
range.
think so. I don't think so. I think it's because, like, what, like, they're not. There's not a comedic character that they're going to make him the lead, right? And I think he could be a lead. Why not? It's just that you know, we haven't really seen what he could do as a lead. That's the issue. That's why he's not getting
Yeah,
cast.
he's not leading anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is I think let's if this is true, let's see. I mean, the team behind this, even
It's a
though
good
I'm a
team.
little bit skeptical of what's his name? Uh Danny McBride when it comes to franchises, but oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Let me Google that. Booster Gold. Yeah, it was a white guy. Sorry about that. Okay. Not the first live action Booster Gold. Uh yeah, I see it now. Okay. Actually the suit looks pretty cool. Who's this actor though?
Yes, if they cast him, he has to dye his hair blonde. I'm sorry, he's not keeping that haircut blonde.
He doesn't need to dye his hair blonde. He can maybe lighten it up. I don't know. We'll see how they approach it. I think this is more like if they went with who was another person that people were suggesting?
Everybody
What's
was
his name?
suggesting fan casting Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt. But what's the other guy? I call him Chris
Glenn
Pratt
Powell.
Light. Yeah,
Glenn
that
Powell.
guy. Yeah, Glenn Powell. Yeah, him.
Glenn
People were
Powell's
saying,
too good. Also, Glenn Powell's too good looking to be Booster Gold.
I don't know. Like people always use that image of him. I'm seeing it now where he's smirking and stuff. You could kind of see Gene Powell.
He's a
in
little
it
too good
bit.
looking. I mean, he could do funny because he has, but he's too good looking for that. That's the problem. He's one of the Glenn Powell he can do funny stuff and he's a good actor, but he's too good looking to be like a purely comedic kind of character. That's the problem.
Yeah. Who was another? Oh yeah. People were like, they
If
should
you,
get Anthony Starr.
if you look at most
No.
comedian men, they're not the best looking people.
I guess so. But I mean, like he's still like I don't know. Like Booster Gold still is supposed to look like kind of glamorous, a little bit glamorous. I mean, that's kind of the point of the character. He's like kind of putting on the show, you know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah,
pretending, so he's got to kind of look the part, you know what I mean? So,
I
uh,
think Glenn Powell would be bigger for like more like I don't know.
like I don't know.
We'll see how Twisters. We'll see what Glenn
I'm
Powell
hoping they confirm this like next week. Just come out and say
We'll
this is
see.
true.
We'll see how well. I mean, Twisters apparently is apparently a good movie. From what I'm hearing, it's going to do well. We'll see how Glenn Powell as a lead is not pure comedic. I mean, he's not pure comedic. I mean, like, look, he's been in Top Gun Maverick and stuff. Like, and he could do that. He could do serious stuff. I mean,
Mhm,
we'll see how he does in Twisters, right? Uh,
mhm.
I mean, yeah, I think Booster Gold is too good for somebody like Glenn Powell. I mean, Glenn Powell probably deserves a bigger role in DC than Booster Gold. Um,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would probably have to be a bigger role. Same thing with Chris Pratt. It would either have to be a cameo or a bigger role that's not,
yeah,
you know,
like
gonna last a long time.
even
But this is the kind of casting where you're like, this is why I'm not a big fan of
and
fan castings because they always go with the people who look too obvious. You want to go for something that's a bit more inspired. Like you could see Kumail Nanjiani as like this jacked, goofy superhero who is like
isn't
pretending to be a superhero, like
isn't
learning the
Ted
ropes.
Cord supposed to be funny too?
Yeah, he's supposed to partner up with Ted Cord. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and that's probably also another reason why they. I know they're gonna say woke, but that's probably a reason why they didn't want like two white guys, buddy. That might be a little bit boring. I don't know. That's how they think in Hollywood, right? Unfortunately, but who really cares? I mean, you give people. This guy wouldn't have most opportunities because the character's white, so it's like he's at a disadvantage. But he could play a way better role than Gene Powell. Like, let's be honest. Like, he could
Glenn
actually make the character. Yeah, sorry.
Gene Powell.
Um, Gene Powell. I said Gene Powell. Glenn Powell. Right. Um, but I mean, like Gene Powell sounds like his name though. I don't know why. It's like okay, but anyway, Glenn Powell probably would just do a standard job. You know what I mean? Like this is the kind of casting where I'm like, oh, when you see it, you're like, I didn't think about that. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. But then you're like, actually, you know what? This could be interesting. You know, like, why can't people just be like, it's like with the Heath Ledger casting. Like, why can't we just be open to seeing interesting interpretations? Like, let's see what the actor can do. You know, that's what makes these roles fun. Is
Well,
like
yeah,
would
Heath
anybody
Ledger
think
had
Chris
that.
Pratt was gonna play Star Lord? You know, like no, everybody wants to, when he was cast as Star Lord, people were like, "What? The fat guy?" Remember? So
I
like,
remember.
Here's
you
the
know,
thing.
like
Here's the
forget
thing.
what
Before you
people
got
gotta
cast as
say.
Star Lord, yes, Chris Pratt was on that show. What's it called? You know what show I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
Parks and Recreational.
yeah,
But
Parks.
but
Yeah,
his other films, he's been in other films. He actually wasn't comedic in some other films before he got his big break.
well, he was in what was it? Is it Zero Dark 30?
Zero Dark
Yeah,
30.
I remember. I remember he was in that.
He was in Moneyball.
He was a baseball
I
player.
mean,
Yeah,
had a small role, but like he wasn't comedic. Um, he had some, but he had some work where he wasn't pure comedic. Was he also like in that? Was he also in that movie with Vince Vaughn? He had like 40 kids because he donated sperm all the time.
yeah,
Delivery
I
guy
think
or something
so.
like that. He was like the lawyer, right?
I'm not sure, but I think I'm remember seeing a clip of him in that movie. Let me just
Yeah,
check.
yeah. Like Glenn Powell. When I first got introduced to Glenn Powell, it was
Yeah, yep. Chris Pratt is in the movie. Yep.
when I got introduced to Glenn Powell, it was that not the Scream show, but it was that show that Emma Roberts did with Kiki Palmer, Jamie Lee Curtis. It was kind of like what's it called? Horror, Scream horror, or something. What's it called? Glenn Powell, and I think what's it called? What's the show called? It's a TV show. Scream Queens. Yeah,
Right.
Scream Queens. Like 8 years ago or something. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Here's
Frick. This app is draining my battery like crazy.
what?
Uh,
Fan?
when no restreams.
Really?
Yeah,
How
because
long do
it's
you have
not
left?
in the app. When it's on the browser, it like
Uh,
because it took like 20% of my battery. And my battery's pretty good, so I know it's this. This is what's draining it. I'm gonna close some apps just in case. God damn. Okay. Yeah, the StreamYards app, because it's a native app, it takes less. I always had that problem with like my battery or laptop. Like the streaming takes a good chunk of your battery, and I don't want my iPhone to like the battery capacity. I don't want it to like drop to like a low number because it's at 99. It's a brand new iPhone, so I don't want to fuck it up.
oh wait,
But
Zack Snyder's Twilight of the Gods TV series is coming out this year in September.
Snoresville. So I'm sorry. I've so soured on any Zack Snyder project that's coming out. It's not even funny.
There's no trailer. But there was a trailer
After
released.
wasting 4 hours on Rebel Moon,
There was a teaser trailer released in June.
two
this
and a
year.
half hours on Army of the Dead. I don't know why. Sorry, Army of Darkness. I
Oh
almost insulted
no!
you.
Army of the
You're-
Dead and
you're-
Rebel Moon.
Yeah, no. After that stuff, I'm sorry. Anything that Zack Snyder touches, I feel like post the Snyder cut just isn't good.
No. It's like he got lazy with Netflix money.
And the thing is, I think because like he's doing like his own thing. It's not like he's not borrowing from other IPs.
Mhm.
I think he's being exposed.
What is Twilight? Is it like adult animation TV series? Yeah, whatever. Uh, whatever. What else is it? I don't have nothing else. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, Grace Randolph streams are doing well. Maybe I should talk about Grace Randolph more.
I'd watch some more. I just can't stand hearing Grace's voice. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's painful to hear at this point.
Behind
And
the
just
doors.
seeing her dumb look just irks me.
She did a 45-minute trailer breakdown on the movie trailer.
Oh
Captain
gosh.
America. 45 minutes? Christ.
Oh gosh. I mean, listen, Grace is so bad. I'd rather listen to Doomcog complain about the MCU at this point. That's how bad that. Listen, if you're so bad that Doomcock's worth watching and listening more than you, then maybe you're an embarrassment to humanity. That's what I say about Grace Randolph.
The dumbest thing he just said. Oh, there's Aaron. Never mind. I'm not used to the layout on the stream.
What
But, okay,
happened to me?
recent.
Oh,
I didn't. You know how on StreamYards it like splits us in 3,
Let me see.
but instead it like shoves us to the side. Yeah.
No,
this,
you're
like,
not.
now I'm like the main. Yeah, like. And then you have it like this. It's a little bit weird. I prefer the StreamYard. The design. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There
this
you
is
go.
kind of.
This is the StreamYards look. Yeah, this is way
Mine's
better.
not the way we share though.
Okay, I was gonna say, George, you should see what Doomcock is claiming now. He's saying that in Captain America 4, they're actually going to get rid of Sam Wilson as Captain America because Marvel wants there to just be one captain, and so Captain Marvel is gonna become Captain America.
What?
Oh wait!
What?
Is he claiming that a white woman's gonna replace
What?
a black man?
Let me see this.
Yeah, that's what he's claiming.
And that's the definition of woke now.
Yeah, well, he's saying they're going to make it even more woke because it's already woke because Captain America's black, but they want
me say
to.
this.
They don't want because they think it. They're like, oh, it's too confusing apparently to have Captain
No,
America
it's not.
and Captain Marvel.
No,
So they're
it's
going to just
not.
have one
One's a
captain.
woman, one's
now.
a man. You can't tell the difference.
Yeah, and you also can't tell the difference because their name is different as well. But
I mean, we play. Oh my God! If Doomcock is really thinking people are stupid, then well, obviously he does think people are stupid because he is grifting off of all of them. So
yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, in all honesty, I think I would rather watch Grace Randolph because
No,
Doomcock
Grace
just
is
says
not-
things that
Listen,
will like make your
listen.
brain melt.
Doomcock might say dumb stuff, but it's so dumb it's hilarious. I can't laugh at Grace. I honestly can't. Like
Grace doesn't
that's
try to
how-
hurt
that-
people.
that's
Grace
how
doesn't
horrible
try to-
she is. I can't even laugh at her.
Grace
Like
doesn't
Grace
to me-
just says like things where you're like,
Yeah.
shouldn't you know better? And then Doomcock, you're like, you're trying to pass this off as real.
Doomcock's
know what I mean?
That's what
Like,
makes it
shit.
hilarious with Doomcock for me. That's what makes it hilarious.
You can't compare to Grace to Doomcock because Grace, like Doomcock, if you want to compare Doomcock, you compare it to more the other people on the Chud side. You can't
Yeah,
compare.
Doom. I don't know how people, even on their side, like how do they take Doomcock seriously?
See, well, here's the thing. I honestly thought after like
They
the
don't.
Ryan,
They don't.
after the
Well,
Ryan
they
Kinnel
do.
thing-
Midnight's Edge does.
Midnight Edge.
I honestly thought after the Ryan Kinnel thing from a few years ago, where he mocked Doomcock and Doomcock declared war on geeks and gamers, that Doomcock was going to go down. He honestly didn't. Like I think that actually empowered him more.
Oh, Tom Campia.
No, John. Actually, I'd rather listen to John Campia than Grace Randolph. Campia's because Campia, like the stuff that Campia says, is actually hilarious when it's so dumb. I can't explain it. It's just like Grace just irritates me
How about
in ways that I never thought a human being could.
how about before we're gonna end at 12, but we got some time, so I'm gonna bring up a Grace video. Here we
Oh,
go,
no.
guys.
What video though?
The trailer reaction, her trailer reaction. I gotta stop sharing this. Shit. Okay. Wait, let me. I'm still figuring this out, obviously.
I don't know. I also just feel like when she was like leaking stuff or just like arguing with stuff that wasn't true. I
Yeah.
don't know. It just really destroyed her credibility to me.
Okay. Here we go. Which one is it? Okay, this one. Okay. You have her on? Okay, yeah, there she is. Lovable Grace Randolph. Look at that face. That beautiful face. I mean, I would do the 17. I would do the 17-minute John Campion one, but I want to end this by like 12. So maybe another time. Maybe like tomorrow or Sunday or something. If you want, if you're up to it.
Comic-Con is right around the corner. Why release this trailer now?
Because it's
I
Harrison
think
Ford's
the obvious
birthday.
answer is that it's going to play in front of Deadpool and Wolverine. Everybody's very excited and
Just watch it not play in front of the movie. I would laugh. I would seriously laugh. I would sit there in the theater, and if it doesn't, blind left by accident. Blind will come back, but I will laugh. I will laugh if it doesn't happen. They don't show the trailer in front of the movie. I'll laugh. How many trailers do you usually get for when you see movies? 2 or 3? I get 3 usually.
Well, how long are trailers?
No, how many trailers do you get before the actual movie you're seeing start? Like I get usually.
It depends on what the theater is.
Oh yeah. Where are you, blinded? Where are you, man? You're missing out. We're gonna end it here. We're gonna end it after this trailer. Blinded. We'll wait for Blinded to come back. Oh, hats off to you, man. No problem writing how you do it. It's like that's fan fiction is great, man. I like fan fiction. Oh yeah, they went. Yeah.
Not all fan fiction's bad. There's been some good ones.
Blinded. Discord. It's still in the Discord app. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna wait for Blinded.
hopeful for that film. And so I think that Marvel obviously wants to get excited about the next movie, which isn't coming out for a little bit. This comes out in February. And of course, Deadpool and Wolverine comes out at the end of July. So, so it does seem a little early for this trailer, but again, I think Marvel wants to keep that momentum going. They want, again, to get you excited about the next chapter. Is it a Captain America movie or a Hulk movie? Hopefully both. You want it to be right down the middle. I really enjoyed Sam Wilson, his miniseries on Disney Plus. This is very much the same creative team.
Is it a Captain America movie or a Hawk movie? It's a Captain America movie. If it's a Hawk movie, we've got Bruce Banner's Hawk. Good Lord. Oh, by the way, we forgot to mention she was not in the trailer, but Betty Walsh is in the movie. Bruce Banner's love interest is in the movie. Remember, she's in it. It's by Liv Tyler from the Edward Norton Hawk movie. So, Blind, you back? Back, Blinded?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Because I had to switch to my laptop.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry if I'm draining your battery. You could blame me.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Is it different on your laptop?
Yes, it is different. I could see the chat. I can't see the private chat though.
It should be at the bottom.
No, it's
On the
not. I have
left.
shared screen. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I see it. It's like a messenger window. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you have a shared screen. Okay, that's good. That's good. So,
Yeah, I could see all the chat now. Yeah. Okay. Does my mic sound clear? Or like,
yeah.
you can hear the wind. Okay.
Do you have a
Does
note
my-
section? Do you have a note
oh.
section?
No, no, I don't have a notes section. Let me see.
guess it's only
Plus, I have presentation, shared screen, extra camera, local video, and yeah, that's it. And
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because presentations, you could like, if you have PowerPoint or whatever, Excel,
Right.
you want to show it to people. You're doing like, I guess, business related stuff. You could show if you have a meeting, you could do it on. But I don't know why people have meetings on WeStream. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's probably like,
Zoom or something.
Zoom,
I mean,
yeah.
might be better than Zoom. Zoom is a bit
unless you're doing a stream and you want to like talk about movies and profits and like revenue or loss, and you want to like do all that math and you want to show it to everybody, you could have like you could show a presentation of that.
To be honest, like StreamYard and Restreams is better than Zoom because I know some people live stream with Zoom too.
Yeah, they do. All right, let's continue this trailer.
So let's see how they do with the movie. We all know they had to significantly reshoot it, but it worked for Rogue One. So as long as the movie's good in the end, let's take a look. Here we go.
That's true. We're gonna pause too.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You
Did
and
they get that joke?
I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at
Oh, this is
making
just her
Captain
reaction.
America an official.
That's the thing.
I
There's
think
no
she'll
like,
just.
commentary over it.
Oh,
military position.
It'll just be like,
And if
oh
we
my god,
disagree
look,
on
it's
how to
Red
manage
Hulk.
a situation,
That's it.
then what happens?
Oh, Giancarlo.
Work with me,
like
Sam.
Disney's like the only one where you could get away with showing a whole trailer if you're like a nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
Just added, and he already made the trailer.
We'll show the world a better way
yeah, because
forward.
it doesn't take long to add recent stuff into a trailer. It doesn't take that long. Like you could do that. I have a question. Doesn't Leader have mind control powers?
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I'll
Let me look it up.
Wait, who's the actor that's playing the
Tim Blake Nelson. He could create.
Oh,
mental
wait a minute!
illusions.
Now I remember him.
He could create.
He does
mental
have
illusions.
mind control.
Yeah. So maybe Isaiah.
No,
Bradley,
he played the villain in Scooby Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed.
Yes, he did. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
he-
Isaiah
Yeah,
Bradley.
the Dr. Jonathan Jacobo guy.
See, because when I brought that up, it's because we're seeing this on her video, right? Because we didn't see this when we were doing the trailer together. I'm like, then I remember, doesn't the Leader have some kind of mind control powers? That can explain why maybe Isaiah Bradley was shooting at the president. Maybe he was not a free will.
Well,
That'd
yeah,
be
the
awesome.
leader is like hiding. That is a good point.
Yeah,
That is a good point because he's also like in the trailer. He's hiding, right?
yeah,
And he's like kind of looking, watching, observing behind the scenes. So yeah, that does check out. That maybe could explain where the split occurs, right?
yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting.
All right, let's see what.
It's gonna be tough to top the Nightcrawler assassination scene.
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised.
I like this
Either you
trailer.
can't see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Very Jack Ryan. Ooh!
Jack White.
Power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
You may be Captain
That's a great trailer.
America, but you're not Steve
Oh, she loves
Rogers.
you guys.
F you, man.
Well, I mean, can
No,
you really
isn't
like
Val in this movie?
the
Why-
trailer's cut really nice? Like, look at
Yeah.
that. Go back, like that match cut was really good.
Yeah.
Like whoever, like they got some good material, and they the editor here they did their job. Okay, I even took the trailer and I was like looking at the editing myself because I was like, oh, this is actually a pretty nice trailer. It's been a while since I said that about a Marvel trailer, but I said that about Ant-Man, so
Yes,
my
you did.
opinion is kind of irrelevant. Yeah.
Although,
I'm not.
I love Giancarlo Esposito, though. Ah, that's a great trailer. That trailer.
Yo, Giancarlo Esposito's coming to the Fan Expo. If I would have ran and asked him, tell me the truth, the leader really has mind control powers and is doing everything. He probably won't say anything.
Oh,
Yeah, Red Hawk.
that looks very good. I mean, we obviously know that it had some problems, but it makes a really nice trailer at the very least. And I mean, that's very exciting. I thought that trailer was excellent. Again, perhaps they did fix it in the reshoots.
That's
I
right.
mean,
Still
that
reshooting,
music, I
though?
like the tone.
Are they still in the process of reshooting?
No, I think they're done reshooting.
Oh,
I could be wrong, but
It's
I
bringing
thought,
Captain America, the brand, back to Winter Soldier, which was phenomenal, and really highlighting, even with the title treatment that they gave it, those kind of political thrillers, which
yeah.
the
Thunderbolt Ross is kind of playing, like you said, like the Robert Redford character.
Mhm.
But the difference is, I don't think Thunderbolt Ross is like Hydra or like that driven, insane evil though.
well, I think he's. Well, let's see, because does he know? Would he work with the leader? Probably not. But I think it could be interesting if he's like, I want to control these things behind the scenes. It's almost like he's creating like a shadow government. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? Like that could be an interesting plot. That might be controversial. Might be maybe too much
Also,
for Marvel, but
the leader in Incredible Hulk, didn't he work with the government? The military unit he was part of? Thunderbolt Ross?
Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah, he's the general.
Yeah. Didn't the leader work under him though? If I remember correctly.
I can't remember. So someone's gonna have to correct
Yeah.
this because I don't remember.
The thing is, we're gonna question this so much for like the next 6 months. Because
Yeah, it
Agatha's
doesn't
not
come
gonna
out
help us.
until February.
Yeah, Agatha's not gonna help us like at least give us some more of an idea what's going on.
Right.
Yes, that's
Here's
more
the
connection.
thing. Here's the thing. I think this trailer was actually the worst thing to happen to Agatha because that trailer was mediocre, while this trailer
Yeah.
was really good. I
Well,
mean,
Agatha's
well, listen.
decent wise, views wise.
When I made the comment that Chad the other day about competition, I know there's always going to be competition between Marvel and DC, but it's like this versus Penguin. It's like it's like if the Boston Celtics were playing the Detroit Pistons.
Right.
Like the other one doesn't really have a chance. Like maybe you could get lucky and have maybe one episode that could surprise and maybe be better than the worst episode of Penguin. But that's it. It's not gonna really outshine the Simps, the Blind Witnesses. We'll say it does, but ultimately, I don't think there's going to be much conversation with Agatha compared to Penguin. Like here's the thing. I feel like with Loki, what made Loki a really good show, same thing with WandaVision, was there was always a conversation about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, and like the speculation, regardless of if it happened or not, Like, see, that's the thing that I miss that phases 1 through 3 used to have, particularly phase 3 and the end of phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
The theories of what happens. It's like with Agatha, I know it might establish maybe 1 or 2 important things in the future, but how significant are those things going to be in the greater scheme of things?
I mean, I think it might be only important for Scarlet Witch, the resurrection.
Maybe, but who knows when she's going to get resurrected at this point?
It could be that show.
I mean, maybe it could be, but if it's not that show, then when?
Apparently,
Yeah,
it may
I
not
don't
be
know.
the show.
There's really no projects that currently on.
There's
the
a rumor
schedule.
that they're going to make a Scarlet Witch movie.
Yeah, I know.
That's been a
they
pretty
got
big
so
rumor.
many movies lined up right now that don't even have release dates.
But
We don't
they
even
Because
know.
I think there's even a director rumor for Scarlet Witch. I had to go back and look, but
they're not going to announce the Scarlet Witch movie at Comic Con because they have to make sure she comes back to life first. I'm just spoiling.
I mean that could though. They could do that. We don't really know because if you think about it, Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, they should technically get a movie before Avengers because they left them on a big cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's true.
So unless they have a movie in between Avengers 5 and Secret Wars,
Yes, Armor Wars might be it. One of the movies.
they should scrap Armor Wars. That sounds like a hunk of
Harrison Ford fans are going to love.
Go ahead, George.
But also here's the other thing. We know that that casual fans will go see Marvel movies in theaters, but not really pay attention to the shows. I feel like if anything, this is going to help maybe Marvel's box office numbers. People will be more intrigued to see us in theaters. I don't think Agatha is going to move the needle to go check out on Disney Plus when there's other stuff to also stream, not just on Disney Plus. I'm talking about on Max, on all this other, on these other streaming services. I mean, by the time Agatha comes out, I might be wrapping up Ted Lasso or rewatching Ted Lasso. That's how good Ted Lasso is.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be like, yes, I want to see that. Although Harrison Ford seems a little, Biden-y with some of the issues in terms of, being a little off. This is going to be a very political film. You did see Sabra there. I did hear she was the female lead. And we'll talk about that in the breakdown. But I will just say that from like a fun viewership, comic book movie standpoint, it looked like a lot of fun. I thought it was very well put together. I would love for this movie. I really would like it to succeed. And I think that Sam Wilson, I really love the Captain America that he is. It's interesting.
You've barely seen Captain America.
Sam Wilson, I think, has so far in his series, I think, shown like compassion and leadership qualities that Steve Rogers did not possess. They are very different men. And I'm excited to see what Sam Wilson's Captain America, how he continues to evolve, because I liked him already very much on his show.
I don't know how she can say that.
I thought it looked really, really
as a leader. Well, what is she talking about? We've never even seen him as a leader. We've seen him, with Bucky and the ending of their series, but in all honesty, we've never seen this Captain America even lead the Avengers. So I don't know. I think that's the jury's still out on that one.
really good. So what did you think? I thought it looked excellent. All right, so I'm going to break it down live very shortly, but this was our first look at it. All right, thank you for watching with me. Share your thoughts down below. Subscribe today. And, of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.
Okay, we don't need to see that anymore.
Watch the Acolyte breakdown video again.
No, we're not gonna watch the Acolyte breakdown video.
Oh hell no. She does. She has that long breakdown of the trailer. I don't know. I think the trailer gave us enough teases and stuff. I I mean, we'll have to figure out. I mean, it's such a shame that some of these Marvel trailers never match the movies. Can we get
Not,
back
ne-
to that?
not necessarily. I think they had plans for Agatha's show despite her popularity.
He's talking about Agatha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, why would they? If she wasn't popular, why make the show?
That's
I think someone said they probably greenlit it because of that Agatha All Along
song.
song. That's why I think they greenlit it. And we'll see. I mean, personally, I think that trailer it doesn't look great, in my opinion. To be honest, I think Armor Wars should have been like an Iron Man 4. You know, like what's the problem with Rhodey becoming Iron Man? That's what happened in the comics. I mean, Rhodey's kind of the first character to have to what do you call it? Like these like legacy characters in Marvel. Well, that happened like in the 80s when Rhodey became Iron Man. So, can people really complain about that? Can people say it's woke? And I think the only reason why Marvel doesn't want to do it is because then, I mean, you have a black Captain America and then you have a black Iron Man. I think people would kind of, you know, make fun of it a bit. That's my perspective, at least, right? Like you will see a lot of people say, "How come we have now like black Captain America and Iron Man? Where's Black Thor?" You know, that's the kind of jokes people would make. You know, especially on the anti-woke side, right? These people, but personally, I would have rather see Rhodey become Iron Man and do Armored Wars and hype that up. You know what I mean? Call it Iron Man Armor Wars. You know, but they're not.
How many movies came on Phase 5 so far? Okay, three from last year. Three. This would be 4.
Deadpool's 4, and then Captain America is 5, and then
2 next year officially because they're both film.
Yeah, we haven't got a lot. It hasn't been a lot.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Yeah, is that all the news for today?
Yeah. Well, George, where can we find you?
You can find me at the George. I'm gonna be rewatching the Wolverine and Deadpool this weekend. I'll probably film those reviews this weekend. I'll probably post the Wolverine one on Sunday, and maybe the middle of the week post the Deadpool one. Then the following week, because I think that's the weekend before Deadpool Wolverine, do Logan and Deadpool 2. And then after Deadpool and Wolverine, I'll review X-Men movies that I haven't talked about on this channel yet. The only ones I've talked about were X-Men, X-Men United, and X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Go ahead and post in the chat your Twitter. I mean X account. I mean YouTube, whatever.
Nice.
All right, you're go ahead, Blinded.
Yeah, so you can follow me on YouTube and Threads. I have a video that I'm working on. It should be done next week, probably early next week. I'll release it. Video game related, of course, and yeah, I got other stuff too. Obviously, I got the Alan Wake. You know, all my stuff is gaming focused, at least on my YouTube channel. So, and then Threads, I talk about comic books, movies, video games, tech, whatever I'm interested in talking about.
All right. Thank you all for listening on VStream. How did you guys feel about this before officially ended? How do you think about this VStream? Should I go for it?
I think you should. I'm just not personally, they need an app.
It's gonna take it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've told around with.
It works fine. It's just the layout and stuff. It's gonna take some getting used to, I feel like.
All right. Thank you, guys.
That's fair.